everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be talking about the shape tools. Now the shape tool is one of the most basic tools that we designers use in order to make all our illustrations. So the shape tool can be used to make patterns for our t-shirts or for our phone covers or even to make logos, right? So it's super easy to use and let's see how that is done. So let's go create a new document. So in this video, I will be using this A4 size document, which is 21 by 29.7 centimeters. The orientation will be portrait, and I will give a name to my document, shape tool. So, of course, in case if you want, you can use any of these documents provided by Adobe Illustrator or further customize it by providing in your own values right here in the width and the height option. And let's go and create a document. This is it. Okay, so before I begin, I want to remind you all to make sure that the Essential Classics options has been chosen from this drop down box below. Then only you will be able to see all these tools on your screen in case if you aren't. Okay, so the shape tool is right here. So it's right below the type tool, this one, right? So if you click on this a little longer, you will be able to see all these other shapes as well. Right, so let's start with the first tool, which is the rectangle tool. So when we do that, our cursor changes to look something like this with 4 dashes and a dot in the middle. So this cursor means that the rectangle tool or any other shapes that you've chosen gets enabled. So now we can create a shape, right? So if we just click and drag our mouse like this, we can create our first shape like this. So this is a rectangle, this is a square. If we bring it upwards, it becomes a rectangle, right? So let's just stick to a square for now, right? So as you can see, by default, the fill of our shape is white and the stroke, which is the outline of this shape, is black, right? So you can further go and change the fill of this color if you like by clicking on the fill option right here or choosing one of the preloaded colors from the top menu over here, right? So to do that, we select our shape, go over here on the top menu and select one of the preloaded colors here, right? So let's choose yellow and there you go. So the fill automatically gets filled inside your square. And of course, we can also change the color of our outline. Instead of black, we can choose it to be red. So make sure that your shape is first selected and then you click on red. Right. So as you can see, the outline red, the outline of this shape which is red, it's very thin and you can't really see it properly, right? That's because the stroke value, which is the outline value, it's 1 right here. That's by default. So the lesser your value is, the thinner your outline is going to be. So if you want to make it more thicker, we can choose from one of these values right here, right? So to do that, we select our shape, go to this drop down box below from the stroke weight and choose a number. Let's say 6. And now a thick outline is made of the red color. Now similarly, if you want to make some other shape, let's say a circle, we click on this ellipse tool right here, click and drag our mouse like this to make a circle like that and let go, right? Or if you want to make an ellipse, we can just click and drag our mouse again and make an ellipse like this. And there you go. And let me show you one more shape, which is the star shape right here. Right? So if you click and drag your shape, you can see a star is being made. So now you can even further manipulate this. So you can further and manipulate this in case if you want to deduct the arms of the star. So while you can do that by clicking on the down arrow on your keyboard, right? So if you click it once, the shape gets deducted to 4 arms. You do it again, it becomes into a triangle and you let go. So like that. Right? So let's go back to the star tool again. So now if we click on the upward arrow on our keyboard, we can add more arms to our star like that. And we let go. So these were the most basic shapes that we use in order to make our illustrations. Right? So of course you can go back to your shape and of course change the color and the fill as you like. Right? We can choose this arrow here to swap, and now you can see the fill is now red and the outline is yellow. So of course we can further change the shape and we can further change the fill and the outline of our shapes by manually selecting from the preloaded colors like that. Or even remove the stroke if you don't like that. And there you go. So this was the shape tool. And now let's also save our document by going to the file option right here and clicking on save as. So by default, our document will be saved as an Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that you first save your document in this format, so that in case if you want to come back to your original document to make any further changes, you can access the original document that you've made with the illustrations instead of making a new document each time, right? Now in case if you also want to save your document in a PDF format, we can go to this Adobe PDF and click save. Or if you want to save a document in a JPEG format, we go back to the file and this time click on export, go to export and click on export as. So by default, our save as type file will be in this image format, and then just click on export and that's it. So the shape tool is that easy to use and it's nothing complicated at all. With a little practice, you will also get a hang of the shape tool. So now we come to the end of this video. I hope you found this video to be useful. Thank you for watching.